I'm Sal Lavallo, and I've been to every country in the world. And by every country in the world, I mean every single one, including yours, all of your countries. I've been to them. So no need to ask. If I have, the answer is yes. I am one of the youngest people to have ever done this. I finished when I was 27. I wasn't just entering into an airport and leaving. I've actually been in every single country. I'm happy to talk to anybody from anywhere about their country and what I experienced there. And that's part of why I am doing a YouTube channel, so that I can communicate more in more detail, share some of these stories, and hope to inspire you guys to go see the world and to meet each other as well. I traveled to learn. I think that travel is about learning new things, meeting new people, and having new experiences. It's about doing the things you never knew you could do. It's about learning the things you never knew you didn't know. It's about meeting the people that feel so different from you. It's about seeing the beauty and the diversity in this world. I think travel's the most amazing thing that we can do. I think it really embodies the human spirit, and so I'm really happy to share that with all of you guys. I'm not a budget traveler. I'm not a luxury traveler. I'm not a fast traveler or a slow traveler. I would really travel in different ways depending on the situation. So I did most of my travel for my work in research and economic development and identity studies. That's also something I would love to share with you guys, because it really dictates how I traveled, what I learned, and how I view the world. I was traveling with this analytical lens to try and understand the different ways that lives are lived, the successes and failures of our economies and our political systems. And I think that these are important things for us to always discuss, and it's never something that somebody can know the full truth to. And so it's a constant journey of learning more. Even though I did so much for work, I also did a lot of traveling on my own. If I wanted to go backpacking through Europe, I would. If I wanted to go on a long bus journey through Africa, I would do that. But if I wanted to go relax at a resort for a week in the Maldives, why not do that as well? I think it's important to be a dynamic traveler, to travel in the way that feels right in that moment, and not to feel like you're forced to travel in one specific way. I think the biggest mistake that people make when traveling is that they do what they think they should do and not what they want to do. If you want to spend your whole day in the bed in the hotel, that's totally fine. If you want to go for a long walk rather than going for a taxi ride around, that's totally fine. If you want to go to the sporting events rather than going to the museum, totally fine. Travel should be about you. I'm not here to tell you how to travel. I'm not here to tell you that one way is better than the other. I'm here to talk about what I've learned, to share with my friends what I've done. And I think that as we go, you'll see that that kind of openness is really what the world should be about. It should be about learning from each other and accepting one another. I learned how similar humans really are. That in places from North Korea to Cuba to Germany to Brazil, everywhere we all share our humanity. We all want to be loved. We all need to eat, to sleep. We all like to dance. We all have so many things in common, and that's what makes us interesting. But that diversity is really what makes us astonishing. I think that it's those things that we differ from that really is where we can learn from one another. So connecting with each other on the similarities and then learning from the differences, I think that's incredibly important. Because I've been so privileged to be able to see so much, I think it would be an injustice not to share that with others, to show the places that maybe you've not heard of before or that you think only negatively of. I want to show you the beauty in those places. I want to show you the positivity there. I think that it's such a privilege to have been able to see so much of the world, to have been able to travel through the world as somebody like myself, as a privileged, a male, American passport holder, English speaking, white. All of these things are privileges that I think are so key to acknowledge, because without it, everything would have been much harder, and I fully admit that. So this is my story, of course, and I'm trying to share other people's stories as well, but it's all through the context and through the lens of what I've seen and what I've experienced. That's so important to talk about. Visiting every country of the world is hard. I mean, it's not like an easy thing. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of planning. I mean, the amount of visas, the amount of embassies, the amount of borders to cross. Logistically, it's really, really hard. So I also want to share that with you guys, like what it takes to actually do this. Maybe you want to, maybe you think it's the silliest thing you've ever heard. Both of those are fine. I think it's silly and it's something that I wanted to do. So I totally understand both of those ideas. I have so much that I want to share and so many ways that I want to engage with others about the journeys, about what I've learned. There's so much to learn in this world. We'll never know everything, but it should be our constant desire and our constant passion to learn more. And travel is one of the best ways to do that. I hope that you guys enjoy this video and hearing a little bit more about the journey. Make sure to subscribe down below, to follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, and engage with me. Send me comments, send me messages, and I'm excited to hear from you and to continue this journey together.